Hey guys, my name is Lisa Lonewolf. We're out here in the beautiful tundra of Minnesota, and this is Theorematic.
I'm not afraid to be alone. Don't need your opinion today. I'll be fine on my own. Don't care what nobody says.
My name is Lisa Lonewolf. I am born and raised in Wisconsin. Go Packers. I am a pop music artist. A lot of people ask me, how did I become so into music? And I kind of have a little roundabout story behind that. I started off really into basketball all through like middle and high school. That's what I loved to do, and that's what I was really into. And music was always kind of like something that I did for fun. I'd always played the piano since I was like 4 years old. I've been playing the piano, and I was classically trained in that, but I just never really focused like solely on music. I was in the band too, but I just always wanted to play basketball. But I think I overdid it a little bit. I ended up tearing my ACL twice, and I kind of took that, instead of taking it just like as a negative, you know, I feel bad for me, pity party, I just turned around and decided, like, obviously I'm not supposed to play basketball, and that must mean that I'm supposed to do something else.
They say people come and go. I didn't need you.
I definitely incorporate the piano in what I'm doing now. I've always really enjoyed like improv. I remember I took a like improv jazz piano course at this one piano camp I went to, and that is what really inspired me to start playing kind of my own stuff instead of what somebody else wrote, which got me in trouble when I was supposed to be playing other people's songs. But now it's a skill that I'm glad that I worked on. I will play chords at my house and start writing like a chorus or whatever comes to my head, and then Wade, my producer, will make my ideas make a little more sense when we get to the studio, but that kind of frees it up a little bit. I don't have to have somebody like produce a beat before I write. I can kind of do what I want first, which is pretty cool. I think it just kind of happened that way. I think if I were to be labeled as like an R&B, like only R&B, or like only this, only that, it wouldn't seem very genuine, because I mean, I was raised in an area, like I really wasn't raised listening to like only R&B or only neo soul. I love it, but I mean, when I was growing up, like my mom is from Brooklyn, New York. My dad is from like a small town in Connecticut, and he listens to the Beatles and you know, the Rolling Stones. I mean, he was like a Deadhead, so like we have all that like all that vinyl at my house. That's kind of what I was raised listening to alongside other things. So I never like categorized myself as like a genre, but I think pop music now is like, you can even be like a neo soul type person and still be pop, because it's such a broad umbrella of artists that can be pop. I don't want to just stick to one thing ever. Well, I chose to call myself Lisa Lonewolf at first before I was even thinking about becoming like a music artist. I had a lot of different names on the computer just because I didn't want to put my last name out there. My dad is, he's a psychiatrist. He kind of worked in like the jails and stuff, and was always really funny about where my name was, where my picture was. They just wanted to basically keep me safe, and I was starting to get more of a following on my Twitter and on my Facebook when I was younger. So I just kept putting like fake last names, and that one just stuck. I think maybe the 2 L's, I don't know. But I guess I picked it at first just because I've always been kind of okay and at peace with like being myself. I always really found it inspiring to hear stories about people that weren't afraid to like stand alone, and I think if you can be really at peace with yourself and be okay with really having your own opinions and your own ideas, being like a loner, it's not a negative thing at all. It's just, you know, you're cool with who you are, and that's kind of what that means. I just always want to be myself. I don't ever want people to be like, you know, there's always those artists out there that just do things just for the popularity of it, or just for like, you know, the 15 minutes. And I really want to be someone that's going to be around for a long time. I have a lot to say. I definitely want to be like a leader for like these young people. I think we definitely need more of that. And there's a lot more to being like a young woman than just being cute and singing some songs. Like, there's a lot more to it. I want to be known for those types of things.